Put you here. Ah! Almost die. Oh, we got some more whiskey and chocolate. Who's that from? Delta Mike Oscar. Hey, thank you very much. Thanks for the year's entertainment. Outside of 2 Point Hospital, where's some of the new and upcoming strategy games you're looking forward to? Well, I haven't let myself get fully hyped yet, but I'm certainly looking forward to the new Rome game from Paradox. Hoping it's going to be super awesome. And there's a bunch of things that are still in sort of like early access, sort of in development builds that I'm looking forward to seeing more of. Rise of Industry and that sort of thing is all really, really, really excellent. So let's go and rebuild this. This is not a critical coal area. It's just nice for the trains. You don't even have to rebuild at all. It's funny, you can see exactly where the transport belts were, though. And you go here. Yeah, I let it run in the background because I thought everything was safe and secure. Because I didn't think that alien respawning was on, but I don't know, maybe. If I do this, I just want to confirm that everything is flowing. And yeah, it is. Okay. Good. We'll repair this. And maybe I'll leave some guns. Just, you know, a little smattering of guns over here after all. Let's move you because you'd actually be in the way. And you know what? What the hell? It's going to annoy me if I don't do this. It's super unnecessary. I mean, at some point we might decide to, like, mine this, but... It's just the fact that coal's just sitting there is kind of driving me a little bonkers. Done. Am my inventory full? No. That's weird that it's just dropping the coal there. Okay. Grab you. Nope. Grab you. There you go. And just a reminder, if you are a subscriber, you can get on the multiplayer server, which has been reset today, with all the Bob's mods, which is gonna be cool. Okay, done. I guess we'll repair some of these tracks here just to say. And it looks like we still don't have power going over here. Man, everything got smashed. All right, no more blinky blink. Otherwise, are you okay? You've got nothing more under you. Actually, you don't either. Or you. We can grab all y'all. That's going to be fine. And we may as well set this up for some more mining later on. Power's okay. Power's okay right now. And you're flowing into there, and that should be working okay. All right. I think we're all right. We haven't even exploited this whole copper mine yet, but that's okay. So if you haven't been around for a while, we're working on the Lazy Bastard achievement, which I have done before, but we're doing it again because it's awesome, awesome fun. For the Lazy Bastard achievement, you can't craft by hand more than 111 things. We're at 108, and we should never have to craft anything else by hand ever again. We're taking advantage... Oh, I don't have any... Oh, no, I got some bullets. Taking advantage of Long Reach mod just to speed up some of the clearing of the aliens, because as discussed previously, clearing the aliens is super trivial anyway. As soon as you get any kind of turrets. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So you're loading up some more copper. Yeah, because you probably, over here, we probably sort of started to run a little behind on copper. Although, yeah, we got full backlog again. Everything is going good. The only thing we have sort of a shortage on is the red circuit production. And actually, we've gotten a little bit of a backlog of it finally. But we have just the soupçon of green and red circuit production, that's all. But our plans for today are a few things. One, batteries, explosives mostly for cliff explosives, batteries because I think we need them for the next level of tech, as well as a few things we want to be able to build. Like, for example, our bots. We need batteries to make our bots go. That was really the big thing. And then what we want to do is set up a giant green and red circuit production area over here that's supplied by train, and then start on our blue circuit production as well. Do. Topmost coal miner doesn't have a belt under it. Thank you. That would have annoyed me too. More whiskey and chocolate. Hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. It's Nerfrod. Hey, thank you very much. As penitence for your abuse of long reach, you need to stream Factorio Death World. It's only fair and appropriate after all. We've done some Death World stuff before. Death World also incorporates the like super duper slow building times, which is not particularly fun. But maybe there's a midpoint that we can work on for something like that. There. In terms of teching, so we can't do any gold science yet. We don't have that. Other than that, basically, you know, we can just keep burning through a lot of this here. We'll get some character logistics slots going or something, because we're going to do that next. Okay, I'd really like to get the batteries going so we can start doing the bots. And that should be pretty easy for us to do. Excuse me. I do have a car in my inventory. So let's go. Vroom. Car's not very loud. I know that game's not muted because I can hear some stuff. Like music and things. Hang on a sec. Pocket car. Yeah, your character is really... Like, you know, we can talk about long reach all we want, but this is also a character that can keep cars and trains in his back pocket. I guess the car is just really quiet. Really quiet. Alright. Stop there. Let's take the scratches off the car. Put it in our pocket. Okay. Probably clear up more of the trees around here. We'll probably end up hitting some of the piping. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Probably kill myself is actually what's going to happen. Death to trees! Giant reactors and stuff. Yeah, you can hold like 300 or 500 furnaces. Sorry, 50 furnaces per stack in your pocket. So like thousands of furnaces. Hundreds of locomotives. It's like, yeah, try not to think about it. It's like an IKEA thing, you know? As long as they're like folded up and boxed up, it doesn't take a whole lot of inventory space. Somehow, some way. You know what? I think this will be faster if we just grenade this area and then repair. If we upgraded the grenade damage too much, we'd actually like do more damage to our structures. Okay, so yes, batteries. So what do we have to do to get batteries going? No. Is this batteries? Yeah. I think they changed the graphic for batteries at some point, right? Didn't they look more like copper top batteries? I'm pretty sure. So iron plates, copper plates, sulfuric acid. So sulfuric acid is the thing. We also need iron plates and sulfur for that. Now, sulfur production, we did have... No, I guess we never got going. Okay, so I have chemical plants. So let's make sure we've got plenty of space to work with. If we go and we say we want to make sulfur here. Okay, petroleum gas, yes, and water. And that's it. And then we can get sulfur producing. Okay. So we're going to get the... petroleum gas, something like this. And we need to make sure the petroleum's coming down here. I need a bunch more pipes. Yeah, grab tons of pipes over here. More logistics slots here. Just research whatever. Sure, rocket stuff. Boom. So petroleum gas. Something like this. A little bit of a corner. Gonna move you here. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Come on. All right, there. Would be nice if that had all lined up. There we go. Okay, so petroleum gas is coming in. Rocket damage. Just go. Keep researching things. And then we're going to go out this way for the water. which we've got water pipes and things happening over here. Don't get killed by a train. Oh, that was close! Did you see that? Oh my god, I didn't even look to see that there was one coming, and we just barely didn't get murdered by the train. Holy cow. Oh my god. Water's over there. Let me turn a corner right here like this. Gonna be annoying like that. You can probably trim back on some of the defenses over here. It was very important that none of that die because we had to handcraft it for a while, but it's no longer the case. There we go. So, water is now flowing. Yeah, should always be zoomed out to the max when crossing train tracks. So that's happening now. So as long as we got some power over here, let's get some big old electric poles. Thank you. Jump over here, and then the littler ones. Oh, which actually doesn't reach that. There we go. And how long does it take you to make sulfur? 2 per second, okay. So we need to make sure we are unloading with the blues. Like that. Onto something. Okay. Now, I don't believe we ever need to get the sulfur onto the bus. I think the stuff that uses sulfur is pretty much localized here. So this does happen very quickly. I'm still going to go and sort of future-proof our expansion in terms of, like, capacity. I'm going to plan on getting both sides, and we'll leave room down here to extend it. Although, honestly, this at 2 per second, it's not going to take much to keep these things pretty filled. And I don't know how much we need. I think you actually do end up needing a fair amount of sulfur. But yeah, so we'll be ready to scale that up as needed. Done, done, done. So yes, you'll come over 2 notches away. Then to here, and then a corner. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay. I guess I really didn't need that underground. Well, sort of, kind of. I don't know, whatever. Okay, done, done, done. I don't even use lizard shorts right now, but we will soon. Can never have enough explosives. Sulfuric acid and explosives are the only consumers of sulfur. Yeah, and sulfuric acid, is it only used for batteries, or is it also used for uranium stuff? $108? Oh, it's because we made two more of the oil refineries at some point to speed things up by hand. Now, since then, we actually are producing oil refineries automatically. In fact, I have a bunch in my inventory now, so we could go and do this. But yeah, we're like, you know what? We can afford it. We're going to go and handcraft a couple more just so that it wasn't taking a million billion years to do what we wanted. So we'll end up doing something like that, and then we're good. Okay. So I'm going to bring it up here and just do one of these. Okay. A lot of refineries. This might be more than we need. We'll need more of the actual chemical plants, do some conversion of, you know, the heavy into light and light into more petroleum probably with some logic, but that's okay for now. Okay, so the next thing we really want... Do we make batteries in here? We do. Oh, we need sulfuric acid first, right. So sulfuric acid, which still needs water. Tell you what I'm going to do. Just line things up like this. Even though it's not required anyway. And actually, this can be squooshed together.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate. Yay! It's whiskey and chocolate. Who dat by? It's Snoopy! Hey, Snoopy! How's it going, man? The Red Baron! Whiskey and chocolate, but mostly whiskey. Happy Saturday, Quill. Thank you very much, Snoopy. Oh, man. Big, long-time supporter of the channel. Thank you so much, Snoop. Very generous. And much appreciated. Are we doing uranium? I will have to, because I've never done it before. So we're going to have to, just on that principle. And this is not necessarily the most materially efficient way to do this, but it's a, I don't know, I always like doing it this way for whatever reason. I think it's cool. Done. So you've got this, and then, yeah, we'll need some power on the other side. Right, you need iron plates as well. That was the other thing I was forgetting. Shoop. Do. So what you're actually going to do is we'll end up with something. I might want to run this a little lower, actually. I think so, because I think we'll do something like this, and like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. Yeah. There we go. And we'll mix and match things. And you're just going to pump into something like this. And if I recall correctly, you do end up needing tons of this stuff, but I can't quite remember. I have a nuclear technology degree. If you have real-world questions, can answer them. Neat. One of my favorite books, history books, is The History of the Atomic Bomb, the 25th anniversary edition. It is like a massive, massive book, but it's got so many great details about things. I really would recommend anyone who's interested in a combination of like political history, like scientific histories in both chemistry and physics, military stuff. It's like this giant book that just covers everything you need to know about everything that's ever happened. Apparently more of my base got destroyed than I thought. Curses! That was our robot production area. Which is fine. It was mostly full of placeholders, but I think we did lose a bunch of material here. It's probably just one random thing that just got through, like, some of our defenses. I should just keep some, like, random guns just scattered here and there. God damn it. That was very annoying. Give me some more guns. More bullets. Okay. Damn it. Poor robots. I mean, they weren't being produced because we didn't have batteries for them anyway, but we had everything set up for them, and, you know, some stuff that was in queued, so we lost some material. Oh, I need to pick up more of these chemical plants. Actually, we're going to need quite a few more of those. I should really change the capacity on that. Boom. Okay. So you are now producing sulfuric acid. Actually, what I'm going to do is move this, put this here, and I'll put a little storage thing on this end. Okay. Well, you're not producing sulfuric acid because you need iron, which we're going to just route from here because it's fairly close. I don't think you need, like, the world's giantest iron input. To make this work, but I'm not sure. That's why you need an RT train running around. It's not a terrible suggestion. We're going to grab a bunch of fast transport belts, filling our inventory. Actually, this little gap is going to work out pretty handy for something like that. So I'm just going to go and steal some of this. Okay, not having the inventory space is a little annoying. I don't know what I'm carrying. It's probably a bunch of stuff I can dump into a production center somewhere. I got a bunch of coal, a bunch of bullets. Oh, I've got a bunch of sulfur too, which isn't going to help things. Okay, I'm just going to route you this way. So there's going to be some stuff. I don't know if that'll all be iron or not. No clue. And you're going to come down here. Like that. Right ones need water. That is true as well. Which means I need more undergrounds. One blue can't pick up everything fast enough? Seriously? In order to use up a full belt of iron, you'd need almost 22 sulfuric acid chemical plants. Huh. Oh yeah, and the water on this side is not even connected yet. Thank you. Yeah, because you need to scoop up 5 sulfur per second. You do get some stacking bonuses. So I'm almost thinking it would be better to have a 100% saturated sulfur line, which actually we don't get right now. So we'd want to... Yeah. We're going to want to redo this. But we don't have to actually do a lot of work to make this function. Damn, man. Oh, what's being... Okay, we're fine. Reds. And power. Oh, yeah. Oops. Oh, it doesn't actually reach these. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, well, I'll do the next one a little bit smarter. Oh, it's not like the belts where it lets me auto repair. And I'm also out of... Do I make, and I'm not sure that I do, iron picks anywhere? I suspect the answer is no, unless my inventory is annoyingly full. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've got the mats for that. But I do for this. Okay, we'll get a couple, well, more than a couple iron picks. So I can do this layout a little bit better on the next go, but I don't want to rebuild everything here. I can make this fit, right? There we go. Okay. So the other side still needs to be fixed, and you need to reach there. And insert, get rid of all the sulfur that I've got on me. Excellent. Okay. So you're backlogged over here for now, but that's gonna maybe go away soon. Yeah, who cares? We're gonna get all the sulfuric acid back. I don't really care if it was full or not. Like, what difference does it make? It takes 2 seconds to build, because it doesn't actually take that much material, so... Yeah, this is too close. I'm gonna need many, many, many sulfur lines. I can fit one in here. But yeah, this actually should be way further down. Okay, let's not worry about it. We'll resort it next time. Because yeah, clearly, like, the fully saturated red's gonna be required over here to get this going. We're just gonna get the process working, and then what we'll do is we'll come and move some things around. Especially once we got bots, then we can make the blueprints, and moving things is gonna be trivially easy. And that's gonna be wonderful. Okay, done. And reds. Boom. And it would probably be a good idea to load all this with productivity modules. Like that. Done. Okay. So that's a lot of sulfuric acid. We probably want to produce more sulfur. But that's going to be that for now. I'm going to route you thusly. We don't actually have to bring that to the bus. So, I think we still make batteries in chemical plants, right? We have sulfuric acid. Now we need iron and copper plates, and it's 5 seconds per battery and only one of each, so we can definitely do the shared belt thing this time around. Which means we can have these guys be super close together. That's going to be okay. In fact, it runs so slowly that we could just do something funky with red bits. Like, do something like this. That's too far. No, that's okay. And like this. And like that and like that. Where we just literally use yellows for things. Grab, grab. place, place. Grab, grab. Where we just get the copper and the iron on this bit. And then we place batteries on this bit. So actually what I'll do is I'll route it this way to make it a little more clear how things are going. That should be okay. No H2O, try H2SO4. It's almost the same. Oh yeah, I need the water on the other side too. We'll get that. Maybe I'll do it now before I forget. And I wonder why the production is so slow. Although again, actually making the sulfuric acid is surprisingly fast. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. Oh. There we go. Okay. Like, why don't we have enough water? Done, done, done. Okay. So you're coming across this way. And if we've done it like this, then it means I can just do the super lazy pipe this way. Actually, I guess I could have left that like that. Boom, done. Okay. Now, iron, we're already routing some here. I suspect what's going to happen, just for whatever, is I'll have 2 lines of iron coming through here. And 2 lines of copper. I don't know if we'll actually need both, but what the heck, right? Well, we'll sort of plan on something like that. Do this and it'll work out the capacity and stuff later on. What do you smash? Oh, just a random gun that was just lying around somewhere. Okay, so we need copper to come down on this thing. Like so. And so now if you had power, you are now making batteries. Okay. And I'll need more chemical plants from here. Oh, and I need some more red belts.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whiskey and chocolate. Shotgun shells, combat robotics. Who dat? Yeah, the graphics for batteries did change. I noticed that too. I was like, wait a minute. Crazy Chief, hey! Thank you very much! Cheers from the city of beer. Brewing since 1386. Where is that? I must know. I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark and think maybe somewhere in Germany, but I mean, it could be so many places. Oh my god. Answer me. Answer me. Sorry, I'm in a little bit of panic. That's very exciting stuff. Oh, you know what? Just so that we can get the full set over here, we'll do this, that. You actually go this way. that. And like that. Looking for Crazy Chief in the chat. And yeah, we'll be reviewing the status of the various red dots and stuff momentarily. So everything's green here, which is good. Over here, it's yellow because we're bottlenecked on the output, and yellow over here. So the outputs are capped effectively here, which is fine. And these will turn yellow as well because right now our battery output is going to get done. Bum, 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 bum. Oops, thank you. Okay, no reds, only yellows. Okay, done. So over here with our plastic, excellent. So our batteries are actually going to be right here because this middle one is actually where we have red circuits for our bus, which one line of red circuits is more than enough for a bus. The only shortage is when you try to make the blue circuits. That's when you need like ludicrous amounts of everything. Can I make it all the way over here? I can. So this is still fairly spaghetti-ish. Including some fairly rough stuff right over here. That's because when I built my manufacturing over here, I didn't leave enough room for this fourth line of busing. But now batteries should appear. There we go, batteries. Hooray! Now I have to rebuild my stupid bot spot. Urgh. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a blueprint of what I had, so I don't have to refigure it out again. And I'm gonna do that by saving this game, reloading a previous save, blueprinting it, and then plopping it back down over here. That sounds like a good plan, don't it? Exactly. So we're going to save this as Lazy Live E. Actually, it could have been 7, but that's okay. And then we'll grab the D version, which was from earlier, before I started streaming. Hey, look, it's our bot construction area! And it's still all in one piece! Move up, grab you, shumpa, 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 create blueprint, drop it over here, and then reload from the E version. Yeah, I know, powered armor. Well, we needed battery tech to be able to do all this stuff. And now we got that. So, now I come up here, I grab this, which goes here, like that. Oops. Boy, it'd be easier if we had bots to rebuild this right now, eh? Haha. Energy shield. Yeah, we'll be ramming more of the personal armor tech. Now that we are going to get some batteries. So this line here, which has the engines, yes, has just been waiting for batteries to exist, which are going to come up onto this. Like so. Boom. Go batteries. I picked up a bunch. Yeah, there we go. Dump some more inventory in here. Thank you. So this is turning from red. And this takes 20 seconds to do, so the grabbing speed doesn't matter. Everything's turning to green. There we go. Hard to tell that those things were missing. Something is still missing. Is it you? There we go. Everything is green. The robot frames are coming over here. Which were never being grabbed, but now can be. These actually build super fast. Green into yellow because we don't dump. I think we're missing a bunch of that. There we go. The red wasn't flowing either. Yellow, yellow. Okay. I don't remember if we're making roboports yet. I feel like we did set that up. But I also feel like I might be crazy. Nope, roboports right over here. Heckin' yes! Okay. Well, we aren't making the logistic chests, which will be very handy for some stuff in a little bit. So I want these to empty into, I don't know what it will be later on. Actually, hold off on this. Because I want a roboport to be right here. To do this, and then let me move this because it's actually in an inconvenient spot. It'll still be a little bit weird, actually. Because what I want is... Yeah. That's fine. We'll just make it work. Just something like this. Boom. Okay, construction bots, logistics bots, both being loaded into here. Lovely. And I'm going to preload with some repair packs over here. Boom, like that. Okay. There we go. Oh, you're already reaching out and repairing some stuff. Nice. Let's get some extra guns are set up right over here. There we go. Protect this area. Alright, you are complaining because you don't have any engines. Indeed, we don't have any engines flowing. The engines should be coming from here, where we have lost some bits, like that. My god, my inventory is a mess. Green, 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 green. It produces slowly. There we go. Lane balance. Some of which goes to our tech, which hasn't been flowing properly. And some of which comes over here. You're all moving. Everything is green. You're red. But that's going to be normal. Because the frames build very slowly, and these build instantly, so they're going to spend a lot of time waiting for frames over here. And that is totally to be expected. These two will be fighting, the construction bots and the logistics bots. And I might want to do something about that to prevent things from being weird. But we'll keep going for now. How's our power situation? It's currently okay. That's good. I'm kind of annoyed that we don't have equal amounts of stuff going on over here. There we go. Green, green. That's slowly being consumed, and some of it's going to go to tech. All right. So now what we want to do is we want to build up our logistics network. I like to run things along the bus, although it can be a little awkward. There, we'll just do this. That's going to be fine. You know, some of the overlap might be a little funny or something, but that's going to be okay. Do that. Actually want to go and put you right here. Your job will be to make sure that there is a full set of repair packs in the logistics network at all time. Worker robot speed is actually really nice because they'll fly around a lot more, and that's going to be a-okay. Have a blueprint of just 2 roboports at max range. That is very handy. And my rail blueprints usually do stuff like that as well. So that's like perfectly set up. And in fact, we'll be redesigning our rail blueprints now. I'm going to have to build my personal roboport, which is going to go a long way to making things super duper awesome. Just do that so it's already got power. Something over there. And hey, I can start doing shift clicks. We don't need to rely on a long reach anymore, although I guess I still have it, so what the heck, right? And I know there's going to be overlaps and things, but we'll do that. And we'll get a big power thing over there. That's going to be good. Straight lines are actually better for gridding. Okay. And now we can start asking for things like, hey, logistics, make sure I've always got a stack of roboports on me. Thanks. That would be lovely. And while you're at it, transport belt and this and that. Now, we need the logistic chest to exist, which right now they don't. I don't know if we even build them. Or what's involved in building them. We build some chests over here. And then... we need red and green circuits. Okay. Which we can, like, steal from here. Actually, let's belt. I don't know if all the logistics chests need the same material or not. Actually, we'll move this thing. There we go. Something like that. Like this. So you're gonna make the reds, you're gonna make the yellows. Oh man. Just die. Thanks. Boom, boom. Limit to this, limit to that. Although, there you go. These are going to become red chests. So we're going to replace a bunch of stuff with red. I won't distribute it to the rest of the network. They'll have to go here to get their pack. I don't know. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's not. I don't know. We'll just deal with it. So... I'll probably miss some of these at some point, but... Actually, we never really have to have the yellows, but that's fine. Oh, we clearly don't have the maximum robot speed. Also, power is going to start to be a bit of an issue here. Those are all done. That's done. There we go. Next level robot speed. Personal Roboport 2. Oh, we don't do golden science yet. Yeah, just grab whatever then. I should also say something like, hey, I want more red chests. And this will actually become a provider chest, or a requester chest for yellows, so we can start recycling some stuff. We really don't need the red bits over here. Yeah, let me go and actually replace you explicitly. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. Hey, hey! Look at the robots go! I always love when we get the robots going. God damn, it feels so good. Okay, and we've got a bunch of more red chests, which is good. We'll do the, we did this, which is good. We'll do the other side of the mall. So what's nice now is we have, everything is being built. Well, basically everything that we'd ever want in the game is being built in one area. Not necessarily fast, but it does make it really easy to make sure that all this stuff is going to be delivered to us on demand and can also be repaired. And we can also auto blueprint things. There we go. You get the roboports on there as well. Boom, 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 boom. And you're that already, which is good. I'll do this, so you're in that system. Doom, doom, doom. Excellent. And yeah, so now we'll get some complaints about things missing in certain areas, because we had construction stuff queued up, and it's maybe missing some repair bits, but there you go. Some stuff like that, but that's just the bots being busy right now. Yeah, that should all get reached. Technically we don't reach some stuff over here, and we do want, like... Here, that'll be a nice place to have a little recharging station, too. Maybe right over there. And so at this point, if everything is connected up, or you expand out your logistics network, you can just, instead of using long reach, you can just have bots place everything for you now. Which is great. It's my favorite part of the game! Here, I know this overlaps, but that's fine. And here, the other thing I can start doing is doing something like, say, a shift click over here to put that. Oh, which also reminds me, I'm going to want to put down a ton of... I need to make sure to grab some yellows. I need to... How come I ended up with some robots on me? I want to stack the yellows, and what I want to do is put an area, like say here, there we go, with a bunch of storage chests for things that get deconstructed and whatnot. Vroomp. I love it. And we can set like auto trash rules and things for this as well, which is kind of handy dandy. I don't need these plates on me. Or this, or this, or this. We'll just have to make sure there's some places that request this stuff so that it doesn't just infinitely clutter up, but that's going to be okay. We'll put in a request for straight rail. We're always going to want, I don't know, like 400 units of straight rail on here. We're going to want to make sure we've got a stack of train stops. We don't make the logistics train stops yet. We haven't fully committed to doing train stoppy things. And yeah, at some point, well, I don't know if we're going... Buffer chests, those are new. Request specified items to be available for personal logistics and automated construction. Oh, neat. Yeah, that's a little different. A stack of red and green wires for some logistics-y things. Cannot insert storage chest. Player Quillatine's head full. So, like, I don't need to carry the pumps around. We can just build it for blueprint. The electric cables as well. We'll probably want to keep, like, a stack of, maybe, like, 200 of those on us. And a stack of those. All the different inserters. Sure, literally every single type of inserter. Why not? Done, 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 done. Oh, at some point we might want to put in a request for, like, having a certain number of construction bots on us and things for the personal roboports. Okay, so we have to start making the, like, all of our personal armor stuff. Personal armor, personal batteries, personal solar panels, fusion things. I don't know if we have that. I'm going to just request a half stack of guns. And the radar stack can basically be full. Although, you know what? I'll ask for just a half stack as well. Because some things might move around. Oh, power cables. We a full stack of medium and large power cables. We're always going to want that on our person. Please and thank you. And you're going to go in there. Okay. Busy, busy bots. Up to 157 construction, or logistics bots and 100 construction bots. Good. And everything's busy here. Okay. So we're complaining about missing bits, does it tell me? We should... Oh, you might not have the yellow belts in the thing. I mean, we're going to want to replace them. The small electric poles we actually don't want. We're never going to automatically build them, but we might want to, like, replace their construction or something. I guess it wouldn't be the hardest thing to go and build. But I guess these guys, they do want the yellows in here. In case it's got to replace anything where we use yellow bits. So we'll get it in the system, because why not? There you go. Go nuts! Fusion now needs nuclear fuel, so you won't get in that soon. Ah, okay. So we'll have to go with the solar power route. Which is fine. Oh, so good! You must have... Yeah, you have old electric pole jobs in here, which you clearly don't need. Is there a way to just wipe out ghost images? I think there is, but I can't remember. You're getting those little placeholders done. That's fine. Well, actually, what I might want to do for this is, like, listen, you don't need that. Also, there's clearly a reach limitation here. I probably want... I don't need you on here. I want to make sure that the RoboPort... There you go. Stays on my inventory so that I can keep track of things. There, you go there. In there. Done, done, done. Okay. Make sure our power area, oops, is covered for this. Nice. Radar. So apparently we didn't have radar coverage over here, which is no good. Excellent. Okay, we have a full backlog on batteries. I'm very pleased. Something was missing power left from the robot assembly? Seems to have it. We did get rid of that radar over here, which I'm going to put back in. And yeah, this is just missing the low-end poles. Upgrade planner. Yeah, I could just use it. The thing is, like, can you just use the upgrade planner to say something like, upgrade small electric poles to nothing? I mean, I could just upgrade the smalls to the mediums, even though they'd be super redundant here, just to get rid of the blinking, which is super mega annoying. I don't know. Yay! Bots! And I can auto trash the old electric poles and say keep nothing. There you go. So I'll drain the old electric poles out of my inventory as they get replaced, and they can get installed somewhere else, and that's going to be a-okay. Wooden chests, actually, I'm fine with just trashing those. I'll auto trash the yellow belts as well. Don't need to have them on my person as we replace some stuff. And we'll just deal with whatever else comes up at that point. I'm going to get rid of this extra stack of electric things, the burner inserters, just get it out of my inventory. I don't need to haul these furnaces around at all either. They can be put in storage until we need them for something, and that's going to be fine. Fluid wagon. I'll keep the cargo wagons because I sort of see ourselves doing something with that at some point, and that's going to be okay. All right. Embrace the blinkingness. No more blinking down here. Hooray! Because we got all the parts that we needed, so that's going to be fine. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to get our electric circuit stuff going like crazy. Oh, there's something lacking here. Oh, you're actually lacking ore. Oh, it just doesn't reach the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And we'll get some blue stuff going on. We actually have the tech for blue. We don't actually gain much from deconstructing this way as opposed to using grenades. But I like that, especially when you get the personal roboport. We will go ahead and build the blue inserter system, which I think just needs lubricant to make it work. Oops, that's not where I wanted it. I wanted, that is that. This is this. And this one is that one. And you're not in range of the logistics system, but that's fine. And like that. Oh, you can just do this the whole way. That's all right. Swing you out this way, and I'll use the undergrounds. Chunk chunk, chunk chunk. Chunk. There we go. Pull that all up in here. Get the power going. And you clearly need a roboport to reach up over here as well. I'll just move it further away. And then you need red circuits. Red circuits, just on the outside. All right. We'll just take the lazy route. Which is also going to keep a lot of things. You know, that's kind of awkward. I mean, there's a lot of red circuits just sitting on this belt idle, but oh well. Which one of these are the reds? Right here? And then we need a similar thing on the other side too. Oh, what are you smashing? Oh, so rude! There's not even pollution reaching you, just aggroing on the frickin' radar tower. That is so rude to do. I can't believe it. Some miscellaneous guns out here. Man, gonna have to do another pass on those aliens. I don't know if the real world just stops them from spawning the way that it used to or something. I don't know. It feels like they're re-expanding. Whoops. A little more spaghetti. Good old spaghetti. Never hurt anyone. Don't need this stuff. Let's get rid of it. Rocket shooting speed. And what I'll probably do is put in requester chests later on that dump, you know, like the green circuits back onto here or whatever, just to get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, so slowly but surely we are producing blue stuff at this point. Looks like the gear situation is being hammered pretty heavily here. Still gonna have a throughput thing, but once it catches up on the backlog, it's gonna be okay. Meh. Good enough. What I could do is feed some of these from the other side. You know, something like that. I don't know what the idea here is. I think, oh, I wasn't sure if we needed more stuff. I guess we can just free up a little bit of stuff here. There you go. Done. So that's going to be okay. We're still hammering it pretty hard here, actually. One, two, three, four. Oh my, we don't even have all of our... Okay, I can dump this. Put in a request here for a stack of steel furnaces, actually, which I think I dumped earlier. I didn't realize you're not on steel furnaces. Blue Underground's not working? Oh. Okay. We'll get it working. Are you picking up? Yeah, you're just picking up still. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Okay, so now your steel furnaces. I can probably get rid of that request now. And you are to be Blue Undergrounds. There you go. Man, you take a lot of frickin' iron gear wheels. And the thing is, the reds need a lot of iron gear wheels. It's just insane how much material these blues need. Which is why we're never going to make our whole thing out of, like, blue belts, but... Holy cow. We could probably change this limiting factor by a fair bit, though, because we might want to do some fairly significant upgrades with the regular blue ones at some point. Like some of the bus lines or something, but... Jeebus. That is rough. Okay, at least the gear producers are being fed as quickly as they can take. So it's just a question of how long it takes to do these. I don't think it's worth, I mean, maybe for these it might be worth doing some sort of production boost, but I don't know. Blue way's only way? I don't know about that. Oh, and you didn't even need this at all. Okay. Go full bot, save the belts. Now, there were some extra placeholders here. I think, oh yes, for filter inserters, which needs, oh, they just need greens. I think that's it, huh? There we go. Stack filter inserter is now being done. Groovy. Okay. Oh, and you're just dumping them to me because I did request some of everything, which is fine. We might want the inserter bonus. Okay. Pick up some grenades. That's probably just killing a random gun that was out in the middle of nowhere again. Pretty much, yes. Why are you hanging out here, though? Dang, man. Almost died. Okay. Now, I don't know, like, the rail world stuff is so far spread apart. I don't know how much sense it makes to necessarily have everything connected. And you don't reach with the power. That's right. So if we want to work this sort of thing, what we actually need is another power connection in the middle. And then what we can do is clear this and say something like that. There we go. Oh, right, and until that gets placed, it actually won't show me the connection between them. So, it would actually be better if I blueprinted this. There we are. Because then I could place this on the old one. And do something like this. There you go. That should get built eventually. It's going to complain about missing some stuff. But those objects are being produced. Aren't they? I may have missed a connection somewhere along the way. And so there's something that's out of logistics range. That's probably what's going on. Because they're being produced. Are they being produced into... Yeah. So I got a bunch of these. Damn it. Yeah, you haven't been built up yet. It's probably just because these can't be reached yet, because we're still waiting for, say, this to get built. Let's see. Oh, you're putting down train signals and everything? Nice. Now, power's going to be a bit of a thing, as all these bots go to recharge themselves. There might still be something that's disconnected. But, we'll wait. 56 months. Damn username, damn! You have some blue inserters in your gear line next to the stack inserters. Thank you. Wait, what? Saying I have blue inserters on the gear line itself? I don't doubt you, but I don't... Oh, right there. Interesting. Hold on. In here too. Is something getting dumped onto the gear line? No, I must have just had an overly filled inventory at some point. Probably. I already played Graveyard Keeper. It looks like it's got some real potential. If I didn't have a full schedule, I'd jump right on it. We might still end up jumping on it. Let's turn this into a storage thing, so eventually stuff will come out of here. And you are waiting for green circuits, which are very slowly trickling in. Okay, let's get our circuit assembly area up and running, the bulk one. Because we're definitely requiring a lot more stuff than before. And this is actually partially being slowed down because it's not getting quite as much enough iron in here. Because of the way this is splitting in, like, yeah, fair enough, this is actually never going to be, like, a full throughput thing for many, many, many different reasons. Could do something like this, anyway. That'll bring this one line up to full throughput. But it's still, I think, going to be a little starved from some stuff. And actually, replacing this initial area of blue stuff might actually be pretty handy for something like that. Just the first bit of the iron would probably gain a lot from having some blue things in here, but anyway. Pull to priority. Oh, right, because the priority's a thing now, right? I forgot that that's built in. God damn. I'm so not used to this. And I guess, can you paste? Yeah, you can. So I can say all of these, priority towards the right. Damn, that's nice. Still, anyway, that's just a temporary little fix. I still like this pattern for making my green circuits, so what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, I cleared the blueprint that I might want to actually keep around. Whoops. Actually, let me start a little further down, just to make sure we've got the full repeating pattern, starting from here. And ending here. And I guess we'll make sure to put in our blueprint book. And do I want to do the same thing with the reds? Maybe. I mean, this is not necessarily the ideal red pattern, but I don't know. It works. It actually failed to grab, there you go, that power cable right there. Boom. Okay. There we go. Keep this going. So I got my car, but I'm going to want to just keep... Looks like we're missing a cross connection here. Not, I think the logistics network was linking around, but this is still going to be a good little refueling pit stop for our things. So we're good here. So we're going to just cross to the other side of the rail here. Try not to get smacked by one of our own trains. Whee! Okay. And build up our area. So, that thing will have to be killed. Do I have a request in for bullets? I should really, even though that's going to be a lot of work to carry it around. I'll keep like 800 bullets on me all the time, please. I do have some regular bullets. And I can collect these guns over here, which are still being fairly active. I really want the personal roboport to be set up, but I think we got to get this other circuitry down first. Yeah, I know we're going to need a lot more of the reds. It's literally what we're doing right now, is setting up our real circuit network. That was just, like, feeding the early bus, and it's lasted, like, it was fantastic until now. But now we're going to need a lot more of both, for both what we're constructing now, but also because we want to start making blue circuits. Blue circuits are so hungry for material. It's insane. Okay. I know this is going to result in overlap, because, like, the positioning of these is so effed up and weird. I should have just waited, but... I don't know why it's, like, it's set up so that it doesn't match the length of these bad boys, which is really unfortunate. Alright, so we're going to get some repairs down there, which is going to be nice. Move you here. And yeah, same thing. I should just not bother putting down the power cables until I've mapped out these things, and I should just use the blueprint, but I trashed the blueprint, so... Radar right here. I was gonna say put some guns. I do have some bullets. Boom, done. Okay. So these will get repaired. And I'll reorganize them soon too. I can put in a couple of these storage chests over here as well. Okay, hopefully that doesn't interfere with the spacing of things I'm going to put down now. We will find out. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to route everything yet. So there are some really nice stackable green circuit blueprints out there. But of course, you know, part of what I was trying to do here is make all our own blueprints. I suspect we'll be changing the route of that middle bit. Okay, that's not bad. We can quad this up. And I'm sure our inputs will be sufficient to feed all these. Can do something like that. Are these small poles? Oh, they are. Hold on. We need to take our blueprint here and run it through the upgrader. Ditto with this one in case it's using small poles. No, it's not. It's using medium poles. Okay. Shoot. Grab this as a blueprint. Save it. Cancel you. And re-upgrade this one. Excellent. And you're going to do that. All right, well, whatever. We'll leave a little gap here. So I think we're going to want like at least 8 rows of this. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Hang on a sec. Go, go, bots! That was 7, and then we gotta get rid of this too. It's gonna repair you. We'll pick you up, that way we don't have to wait for things to come and deliver all this stuff. And 8. And honestly, I'm not sure that this is even going to be enough for the green circuit production. That being said, we can probably make these longer, because I suspect there's going to be enough space for that. Now, We don't need full logistics coverage of everything, but we do want full construction coverage. But that's going to be fairly easy to do. Already, it's pretty much there. I could have left a slightly bigger gap in between some of these. I see you've already got that. Maybe I'll just build one sort of vaguely over here. So I'll build that here. Oops. Oh, I did the same thing there. Poop. It's hard for me to read the overlap here. Oh yeah, I have you down here. Why isn't it not... Huh? Why is it not connecting it to the logistics network? Is it because it's not powered? Oh, that's probably it. It was probably glowing when it was just a ghost image, but now that it's not powered, it's like kind of confused about the whole thing. There you go. Now you're powered. Okay. I guess we could grab the research speed one. No! What? There we go. Okay. I guess you were still charging. It's a little bit weird, though. Yeah, that's actually perfectly fine to be there. I think we have too many of these cables because they were built on the small size one. But there you go. So you're charging, so we have full construction coverage of all this. Done. Many turrets. Bullets are coming in. This thing is bad. Die. Get removed from the game. Excellent. And we could really start doing some laser turret removal of stuff at a certain point. So this is going to take a long time to build, but that's okay. Well, what we need to do is we need to deliver the iron and copper over here by train. Now, hopefully I've got enough room for a station, which I'm not sure, but I might just drop it on the opposite side over here. Build the stations here, and that would be actually probably better and more future-proofy. So we will do that. I don't think I can grenade bots. Okay, that's good. It'd be pretty funny and also incredibly annoying if I could grenade bots. Need to do the turret ones. Oh yeah, we could turn on the logistics map mode over here. You're right. To check coverage. There you go. Like that. Nice. That might be slightly easier. So yeah, those long trips and they have to recharge. But we're starting to get huge counts. What are we looking at now? Almost 500 logistics bots, almost 400 construction bots. All the construction bots are being used right now, to be kind of expected. Okay, so station. Also, I should get some landfill for some of these things too. But so I need some T-junctions here. Let's sort of as far up here as I can. That looks like it'll fit here. Yes, good. Woo! That's tight. I think that doesn't result in any, like, weird train crashes, right? Probably? Something? Bueller? There we go. And so we're right-hand drive, so you're going to come in this way. So then what we're talking about here is... Oh, can I not place it on a ghost image? No kidding. There you go. And what I'll do finally is build a proper, like, train station here and actually blueprint the damn thing. So we got you, so we're going to be using stack inserters. Not stack filter inserters for this. Well, if we start doing the logistics train network, then actually. But for something like that, I would definitely end up having to almost certainly use a pre-existing blueprint. Actually, I can just do the other side as a mirror of this one, so we'll hold off, and I'm just going to make sure I've got enough stack inserters on me. Although I should also make sure right now I'm in the logistics area. That way people can dump things to me. Boop. Like that. I don't think I can do both sides. There we go. Now you are connected. All the numbers are there. Excellent. Good. Okay. So we're going to have that. We're going to use... I guess I'll use steel chest for this. Just because I think that's what we're a little bit more... sort of set up to do in bulk. No, we don't need this. So things place on the right, so if we do this and that, these will be balanced. Okay. We'd also like a little requester chest maybe here for coal or something, but that'll be okay. So I think that is all set up the way I might want. Oh, the placement of that went wonky because I box selected the rail itself, which has funky rules about where things can be placed. Paste out that way. You know what? While we're at it, we'll put in some light bulbs in here. There we go. So bots should deliver all the missing parts. Logistics bots will also be delivering stuff to me. Our construction robots are still being hammered 100%. And this will be, this one will be copper drop off for circs. Not that we have anywhere that loads copper plates on yet. And this is sort of in preparation for when we'll be having sort of a more of a major probably smelting area. Here it's just going to pull the plates off our existing spots over here. But this smelting area, this probably won't be enough copper for our serious circuit production. But it'll do for now. And actually, we're only set up that we're not going to be able to have a queue of things waiting to deliver, which is also not ideal. But I guess it's going to have to be what it's going to be. All right. I'm going to do this. Nope, to there. And you come to here. And you come to here. Some of that going. Dun 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 dun. Okay. I know. Big swarm of drones. We just want more drones. It's never enough. When you hit like a couple of thousand, that's when you start to feel real badass. I mean, we've got 400 construction bots and they're all in use right now. I mean, we have like this giant area very slowly being assembled here. Is good. Is good, I like. Look at this. So much traffic. And yet, some people have done beltless runs of Factorio. Which is insane. They just, I don't know, do probably inserter chains and things a little bit at first, and they just try to bootstrap themselves up to bots, and then they just use bots. I think those people are crazy. But, you know, everyone's got to have their thing, right? Oh, we need, provider chests on those bad boys. And actually these as well. And we won't have provider chests there for later on when I actually have my personal roboport built. Yes, I think that is indeed true. Power? Yeah, our electricity is being hit a little bit. It's these roboports, and they're mostly only hammering the electrical network while they're charging drones, but of course right now we're charging a lot of drones. Yeah, personal roboport's gonna wait a little bit longer. Although, I don't know, man. Because that is also really nice. Now, can we go all the way across? I don't think we can, right? Yeah, it's never quite all the way. And I know this is not actually an 8-to-4 balancer. I guess at this point, because we do have bots, you know what? I will. Now, this is one thing I was saying we're mostly going to build all the blueprints ourselves. This is going to be my limit for like the big balancers that are hard to figure out. So this is going to be an 8-to-4 balancer, or is it? I actually might want to just make it like an 8-to-8 balancer. Actually, what I'll do is these 4 bottom ones will go into the green, and the 4 top ones might go into the red. I don't know if that's actually going to represent the true requirement of stuff, but we'll figure it out. I'll just make a 4x4 over here, and we'll figure out the rest afterwards. So I just unbuilt it. I'm going to rebuild it. And actually, I don't think I ever built a balancer. Oh, I did build a balancer blueprint. All right, so here, we'll do that. We'll let some bots figure it out. We can do the same thing here. Well, actually, I was going to just do a blueprint of like the 4x4 line here, but the bots are so busy, I'll just go ahead and sketch this out. Especially with the long reach, it's a lot less painful to go ahead and do that. Okay, so we need to be able to deliver this stuff now. So we need a place that's going to pick up copper plates and iron plates. Grenade damage finished. Actually, we'll get the inserter bonus going. I have a car on me, don't I? I do have a car in my pocket. Vroom! Oh, shit, I was here. I was in the place I was looking to be. Okay, let's clear some trees. Honestly, it's so close that I could just belt the copper to here instead of putting it on a train. And actually, getting the copper onto a train would be super awkward from here. And there's going to be a proper, like a different smelting area for copper. But for now, yeah, I'll build it. I'm happy that it's here as a placeholder, but I actually will just belt the copper over. Because we're super not close to capacity. But yeah, we'll be making a change after. It's not going to be that expensive to do. But at some point, like, we're not going to have enough smelting in the long run here. So we'll be building a dedicated smelting area. And that will be connected by train. I need some belt deliveries. Do we even have enough belts sitting here? Yeah, we do. There you go. Give me some of that way. There we go. We'll just do something like this. This will be fine. Okay. Go through all the trouble of building a train station and then not using it? Sure. Ah, it's the quill way. Let me get at least the bottom one just manually set up so that we can see it flowing. Boom. Excellent. Lola, I said earlier that because we're doing 2 single-player games, we probably wouldn't be able to fit in the multiplayer. We were going to play it by ear, but I think it's going to have to be a negative on that. Because we did the Graveyard Keeper, which was excellent. I'm very pleased we did it. Boom. Boom. I'm totally cool with having done this right now. Make sure we've got the room for the train station. But just do this. Just because our current smelting area doesn't really have a room for the other part of the train station. How are we doing on these red belts? Really not a whole lot sitting around in here anymore. Oof! There we go. Okay. Missing many things? Yeah. Missing red transport belts. No kidding. You don't say. So what we do here is we do set up our classic sort of ones of these. Yeah, we'll route it around the south. That's going to be okay. Alright, this thing might have to get moved after all. Actually, I might just do one of these and then do a blueprint. That's probably better. And I need at least one block this so that I can blueprint these. Come on, what's being smashed? Oh, just a random gun. Okay. Yeah, the bases are definitely respawning. You're gonna go that way. You go through like this. Okay. We're gonna enter the phase of the game where my inventory is always full of blueprints now. Oh, did I not leave enough for... Hold on. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Boom. So you do this, and that, and that. And that. Go. There we go. Good. Full coverage that way. More inserter tech. Yeah, just keep grabbing whatever. Okay. Oh, it will be covered in... Oh yeah, I'm misinterpreting the colors. Yes, construction zone does cover the middle bit, which is excellent. That's what we're looking for. We are just waiting for a great deal of red inserters to be made. I don't know if I had a cap on how much could be in here. How could I clear it if there was? Oh, I know. I could just put down a regular chest over here, paste, and then, I don't know, deconstruct this one. Done. Okay. That should remove any limit on the red stockpile. And actually, I should do the same thing for the blue belts over here, too. Which, right, the reds are being converted into blues over here. Which is another reason we're draining some of these. That's okay. It's just a temporary backlog. This'll get filled up at some point. All these bots! Actually, the construction bots are mostly chill. I think mostly because they're waiting for like 1,000,000 red belts. We could double up on like, or quadruple up on the red belt production. It might be the dumbest thing in the universe. Belts are facing the wrong way? Yes, they are. I like when the bots are trying to chase me. And then I run out of range. They're like, fine! Be that way! Done. Okay. So they're still waiting for red belts to be built. What we'll probably do at this point is we'll probably put a cut in here, because what I'm going to do is let things sort of like run. The production's got to catch up at this point to our projects, and it seems like a good place to do it in between weeks. I'll let it run at some point just to build up a big stockpile of red belts and things. Let the construction robots finish placing this. Although it's basically done placing over here, which is pretty good. And then we got copper that's starting to funnel in here, and this is all going to get done, and you know, we got to get all this stuff placed as well. It's coming in a bit piecemeal, which is okay. And then, yeah, we can continue this fairly easily next week, what we got, we can get our blue circuits going on. Don't know where we're going to dump the green ones. Probably what they'll be is there'll be like a green circuit station and a red circuit station over here. We'll probably belt some of each to the blue circuit area, which might get moved. We might build the blue circuits, say, over here instead. Like, I should consider that as a possibility. Over here, which might happen. And then probably get them all, like, on trains that then feed into the centralized bus. Although the green's doing better. Well, that was not supposed to do that. Because this is supposed to be reds. Luckily, no one else is. I don't think we're feeding anything off of there. It's not supposed to be reds. We're sort of leaving room on these two for something else. Because we figured out probably don't need actually like 4 belts worth of greens. But yeah, we might get a train to deliver some reds or figure something out. It's honestly not that far. We could have like a fully saturated belt of reds or 2, just make the long trip. We'll see. Which is good, because the bus, generally speaking, will be on okay on greens, although a delivery might help. And is definitely hurting for red, so a delivery of that in some fashion would be good. But the bulk of the greens and the reds are going to get fed into the blue circuit production, which is like insane how much it needs. Yeah, more robots, the effects transmission, all that will be very handy. Oh yeah, we don't make golden science yet. Getting the golden science started will be good. The golden science needs the blue processing units. We've got everything else we need for the high-tech science packs. Although it's expensive as hell. But we've got everything else we technically need for it. And at some point we might stop the bot production. You know, just simply by disconnecting these 2 blue inserters over here. We might still stockpile it into a box, but we might call it, you know, like, oh, that's enough of whatever. But I don't know. How many bots is enough? Few bits in the 4. Yeah, there's a few things that we'll cover. Oh yeah, this isn't covered at all. Yeah, not even by construction. That's true. There you go. Get one of those in there, and then we'll want to cover all this by bots. But that's probably one of the other things I'll do in between episodes is just a little bit of logistical bookkeeping like this to make sure that we've got all the coverage we're gonna want. Both in terms of the construction, but also possibly the actual logistics network. But, I don't know. We'll see. So that's alright. There's a few logistics gaps, which if I'm running around might be kind of awkward. And then over here, too, I might want to have something for repair purposes. Oh, these gaps are not actually allowing me to put in... Oh, that's going to work. There you go. Then we get some more coverage, and that's going to be okay. And I could even put in some deconstruction jobs here for this. We can repair the guns, which is nice. We can do something like, and once we get requester chests, we can do like a funky little block of things that fills in bullets. Although mostly, now that we've got a network like this, what we do is we put down laser turrets everywhere. Because you don't have to worry about reloading them with ammo. They can get repaired and replaced by bots very easily. I mean, we had to wait until we had batteries, I think, to do laser turrets, but there's nothing stopping us from having laser turrets now. It's by far the most effective, like, damage-dealing tool for defense. It's really nice. Or as long as you got power that reaches out somewhere. When you got a personal roboport, you turn into a death machine by just being able to, like, plop down some laser turrets somewhere. And it's even more disgusting than what we've been doing so far. Which is good. I like the right amount of disgusting in my killing of aliens. Don't you? So you're set up, but you don't actually have power. There you go. Now you would. Yeah. So we'll keep sort of building down this way. And yeah, I'll probably rebuild my my train blueprints so that like my straights and things have the ports built in. It'd be nice to set up an automated rule that like any depleted mines automatically get flagged for removal. That'd actually be kind of handy to be a thing that exists. Yeah, so we're still just tons of red belts short. But that's alright. You can place artillery cannons or quest chests defeating the Manmos. That's true. That's true. And you need... Oh, the Air United episode will definitely go live. Hey, what? Let's make sure that happens so I don't forget after the stream ends. Chugga, 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 chugga. Air. You have tons of episodes. So 15 was the last one that went live. I got another 7 already recorded and on YouTube. In fact, there might even be slightly more than that. I'm not sure if there is. You guys... You don't... Oh, it's going so awesome. There's so much crazy stuff that happens in this Air series. Do not miss it. So what we'll do is we'll wrap up the live stream here. I know normally we'd have another 16 minutes or so, but I think it's a good place to put in a wee bit of a cut. I need my thumbnail. Where's my Air United thumbnail? For episode 16. Boom, 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 boom. Make it public and go. All right. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. 7 new episodes of Air United tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe not. Voice gets a little higher as I doubt things. But certainly one per day. And one thing I haven't recorded in a bit is CDDA. Although the last couple episodes were like pretty good and productive. We're gonna have to figure out what we're doing next. At some point, like I gotta get the proper garden done. And then part of me is wondering, like, can I just like somehow advance time to the winter or something and try that out? Like, I don't know, like, how to progress infinitely in CDA. Because right now, like, the situation is stable. The only question is, like, how can we confirm that we're not going to run out of food in the winter? In which point, okay, now we can survive year-round. If there's something else, maybe there's something I can seek out. Basically, at this point, we need people to suggest specific tasks we can do in CDA that could potentially bring the series to some sort of conclusion, good or bad. Like, I want those kind of risks to exist again. DCSS, yes, as well. Oh. Yeah, I want to get back to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup so bad. I love it. Love it. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here. Thanks everyone who came out, everyone who liked and shared and favorited and subscribed and sent into the contribution to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. I appreciate you very much. I believe that A Kiss for Luck might be streaming, well, not now, but in about 15 minutes, so stay tuned for that. She's been playing the Warhammer, like Total War Warhammer campaign, and it's been looking excellent. So if you're into that, do that. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Monday for some more Final Fantasy Legend. Thanks a lot, everyone. See you next time.